Hello, internet family. Here's another video. Now, this video may not apply to all of you, but I did wanted to make it. And if it doesn't apply to you, perhaps you want to share it because it could potentially apply to someone else that you know is going through a divorce. So let's get started. So in this video, I want to share why I feel, and it's a personal thing, it's not legal advice or anything like that, but why I feel that child support, it's okay for women to not only accept child support, but to encourage for it to happen in the court system. So this is what I'm encountering. A lot of times I spend a lot of time on the phone talking with someone that wants to get a divorce or they're trying to find out about the process. I am not currently taking new clients, but you know, because my number is everywhere, people call me, and so I don't give legal advice, but I do give them practical advice on their situation, based on what they're telling me. And they use, I explain to them, okay, so I can refer you to someone, but just know that there will be child support calculated. It's mandatory. This is, it is what it is. And they always like, oh no, can I not get child support? And I have to like take a deep breath and take a deep out because this is what I hear all the time. Women are so scared of rocking the apple tree that they're so scared of how their ex is going to react. They're scared of what they could do. They're scared of, getting him angry and for him not to cooperate with the divorce, and then for them to be stuck in the marriage for longer than they want to. Now, and this is what I tell these ladies all the time. There's quite a few reasons, and these are not, again, not legal advice, but it's just a few reasons that the child support is what it is. Number one, uh, at least in Florida, it could be different in different countries. It could be different on different, states. But at least in Florida, which is the area that I'm familiar with, it is mandatory. If there's children involved in a marriage and they're getting divorced, child support will be calculated. The optional part of it is if the court is going to basically engage with the distribution center and the state attorney's office for compliance purposes. Okay, so if you do have a good relationship with your ex and he's been responsible and he's been helping you with the children and he picks them up and he's like into his children and and he's financially, you know he's, you never have to worry too much about needing something and he provides it, then it's okay not to get them involved, where the state actually takes the money out of the paycheck. Okay, so you can have an option of, no, I don't want to do that. I just want him to, between us, that he can make a deposit through Zelle or have a bank account that he deposits the money, or give money order or a check or cash, whatever, however you guys want to do it. That's no problem. But it is important that all those numbers are calculated. Okay, number one. Number two, reason why, and this is beyond, at this point, I'm going now into the actual, this is not a legal thing, this is completely advice from my heart to you, is that the what if you get sick? What if, so right now you could potentially deal with the children finances, not a problem. What if you get sick and you can no longer work, and that money could have helped to make ends meet or to provide for your children? Okay, so that's, number two for me. And it comes because I've met people that have gotten sick and they've had to apply for a disability, and disability only pays so much, and then how are they going to bridge the gap, right? That child support, and the thing is that once people get used to not giving in helping, and it shouldn't even be called helping because they are his children. Once somebody gets used to giving as little as possible, that's what they're going to want to continue to do. So that's number two. What if you get sick? Number three, what if he gets a girlfriend and the new girlfriend doesn't want, feels that child support, it's not, shouldn't happen, or I want this money for me or whatever. It can happen. All right. Understand that right now you guys are getting along, but we don't know who's going to come in your life and who's going to come in his life. Okay. That may change things, that may make things difficult. Okay. So you want to always keep that in mind that things may change one day. Just think about that. Right now things are good, but what if things are not good down the line? Just think about that. Okay. So that's number two. Number three. All right. What if your children want to do something? Let's say, for example, this is my own personal example. I have a daughter in gymnastics. When it's competition season, honey, it's $500 a month. Okay, and that means that I'm gonna have to adjust my budget and affect the other children in the family in order to provide this for her. At least me, and you know, please, everybody does their own thing with their kids, but at least me, if it's something that I feel that could help them with their future. I'm not saying my daughter's Olympian caliber. She's no Simone Biles, and she knows that. What she is, though, it's learning a lot of the skills that can help her with other endeavors in life, including perseverance, including team efforts, working as a team, working individually for her goals, having goals, and crushing them. Those are lessons that most schools don't give you nowadays, right? Those lessons come from life experiences, and this is the way that she's getting those lessons. And so I want to encourage that. And this is her life. All her friends are gymnasts, this is her life now. And I don't ever want to tell her, sorry, honey, I cannot afford that. It's not fair, especially if I made a decision to lay off the responsibility for someone, which was his responsibility anyway, to provide financially for the children. Okay. I don't even know what number. But the next point I want to make, okay, is that their children are not just yours, okay? And the word custody is not even used anymore, at least not in Florida, right? Like everything is shared responsibility. This is a shared responsibility. It's a shared custody and shared responsibility. It comes together with every case. Every case now starts from that set point. It's very rare when the father or the non-custodial parent, because it could be vice versa, take it how it resonates. But the other, it's very rare when the court takes away the parental rights and responsibilities from the other person. It is extremely rare. It's got to be that the dad is in jail, out of the country. It's got to be something dramatic for that to happen. Okay, so it's part of the whole contract when you decided to have a child with someone, that person will be responsible for some of the expenses, even if it's just whatever it is, the minimum wage. Okay, but whatever that is will be part, it's part of what they're responsible for. It's their responsibility. Okay, next point that I want to make as well is that if you don't need that money, okay, you say, I look, lady, I know what you're saying, but I don't need that money. I am good. I have a better career. I make more money than him. That's great. Fantastic. You take that money and you put it on a savings account with the interest rate the way they are. I wouldn't do that. I would probably invest it, but you can invest it. You can do, oh, that's Yuki right there. Hi, Yuki. You can do an investment. You can grow that money. You can put it in an education fund. You can do something with that money for your child's future. You can put in a bank account that he can touch after 21, so that you can help him get a head start in life. There's so much you can do with it, even if it's just $100. You're like, oh, I don't care for that. Okay, it amounts. If it's $100 a month, that's $1,200 at the end of the year. That it's something that you can put away for your child. So anyway, I just wanted to leave it here. I know you have a lot to think about. If you have been fighting the need not to want child support because you don't want the drama, just think about the long term benefit for your children, because in the end they are the ones that matter, right? We're kind of old, we've done it, we made our mistakes. Just think about how you can make your child's life easier going forward. All right, this is what I have for you today. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and share, because perhaps there's somebody out there that needs to hear this message. Mwah. I love you, take care, and I see you in the next video.